Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metaphor ReFantazio. In the previous episode, we took care of our business with Cuculus, who revealed that his real name is Alonzo. The Cuculus is just an alias he uses when dealing with his marks. And then we proceeded to, well, continue to work on things while we wait for the path to Brilehaven to open up. And we're here in Grad tried to take care of some quests, but first I want to hit up the St. Premise Church, because I believe we got some new stuff that we can purify.
Closure.
Let's see, nope, that's the only one. Grandmaster's Staff, Sage's Staff, Blessed Water, Graced Water, increases strength of all magic. Even if I'm not currently using a magic class, wouldn't be a bad idea to have this for when I do start using one. Does require Graced Water. There's the Hellfire Fangs. Normal attacks become Fire Affinity. That'll be good when I start using the Faker class, which I might swap over to it soon. And yeah, I'll take the Grandmaster's Staff. Okay, we did take on the, Haunted Heirloom. Right? Yeah, Haunted Heirloom. Alright, well, with nothing else, let's head to the Catacombs entrance. And we'll talk to this guy. Well, we have to, kind of. Ugh, those blasted noble idiots. How am I supposed to gather mortis skulls from those skeletons now? Damn it. Skeletons.
The gold.
Oi, do you make a habit of eavesdropping on people's private monologues? Well, not like it's going to change my fate either way.
Hey.
You were talking about those skulls earlier, right? Why in the world would you need those? Yeah, there's no way that the fairy and an Elda could ever empathize with the plight of a man like me. Elda with a fairy? Hold on, don't tell me you're the ones who put down that mess at the Grand Cathedral. I must admit, it's hard to believe an Elda could be that skilled, but if the rumors about you are even a little bit true, then you might just be able to do something for me. I need someone to bring me mortis skulls from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. Okay. You'll really do it. You're a lifesaver. The mausoleum's a complete den of monsters, so there's no way in hell I'd ever set foot in there myself. All you need to do is bring me 8 mortis skulls. I understand the nature of the quest is rather unsavory, but I have my reasons. At this rate, I'll get the death sentence for sure. Huh? I can't explain it now, but I'll give you the sordid details when you bring me those skulls. What? A death sentence? I need the goods by July 30th. Your success determines my fate, so be sure to help me before then.
Let's give it a shot.
Alright. That said, I guess we can't let that guy get executed. If you want to stop by the mausoleum, I wouldn't be against it. I mean, that's the whole reason we're here. Regolith Grand Cathedral. It's been some time since I last seen it. Shadow Guard is not oft called to protect sunny places such as this. I believe you have some business to attend to in the mausoleum underground. We'll head in once you've finished your preparations.
Is this right?
Underground mausoleum is a big place. If we're going there, we need to be well prepared.
Evidently.
Seems the state army is mobilizing to clear up the bodies and wreckage inside. Imagine it might take a while considering all the devastation. Yeah, probably.
Speaking of,
You took on a request, as I recall. Might it not be best to resolve it
Should we go
quickly?
in?
Yeah, let's do this.
Done.
And you may or may not recall, but there were some doors down here that we couldn't go through when we came through here the first time. Magla is as thick as always. Since we're back here, we should hurry and take care of that request we
do it.
got. The army still doesn't have enough manpower, so let's lend a hand.
Let's see.
How do we get deeper into the mausoleum? There's gotta be a door somewhere. Yeah, there is. We passed by it beforehand. Yeah, this one's open. This one's
stay
open.
present and focused.
We've no knowledge of what's happening inside. Stay on guard.
Great find. Keep it.
I think that way goes deeper. Yeah, either one goes deeper.
Oh, that's not half bad.
Yeah, okay, this one's locked. Alrighty then. Yeah, because of the fact that we put this off, because we could have taken this on a long time ago. many of the enemies here
Just about
aren't going to be that
We'll be
tough.
fine. If it's useful, I say grab.
Get away, you blasted corpses. Oh, wait, you're people. Don't scare me like that. You're that Elder who fought at the Grand Cathedral, correct? I was nearby while you were fighting the skeletons that man was controlling. By the way, you lot sure were using some amazing skills. What kind of magic was that? Let's not worry about that. What are you doing here anyway? I'm part of the Survey Corps. When we got reports that there were monsters prowling around here, we got dispatched, but the whole damn squad fell apart when the dead bodies started showing up, writhing like something out of a nightmare. Our captain booked it straight out, leaving the rest of us behind. Yeah, they aren't much when they're alone, but if they swarm you, it's pretty dangerous. Be wary.
Indeed.
We'll stay a while longer to catch our breath, but without our captain, there's no way in hell we'll finish the work. See you out there. Ow, ow, ow! Blast! I can't even take a single step. Hey, are you alright? Did the monsters get you? No, when I fell, my captain pushed me away as he fled, so my back is... What are you doing here anyway? I'm getting word that there's a monster in the back, so you'd best retreat. Intel says it's a terrifying specter that uses dark magic. We'll stay here for a bit, I think. I need to let my back rest a moment. Ow, ow, ouch! Dark specter, huh? Kind of like the ones we fought in that one tomb, perhaps? Well, only one way to find out.
Ow!
Ugh, I hit my head. Gotta be more careful.
All right.
Monk's clogs. These shoes are said to once belong to a noteworthy sanctor. Can be purified at a church.
What now?
Pardon me. I was about to say, I'm not too worried about most of the monsters, but I believe there are some in here that may still prove to be of equal ground to us.
We made short work of them.
But, like I said, we could have taken this on quite some time ago.
Oh, they saw us.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
We could have taken this on quite some time ago, and the fact that we waited until after the main dungeon and all that other stuff means we shouldn't have too much trouble here. Outside of maybe a select few monsters. You know, like the boss monster at the end.
Did it!
But not having too much trouble with the mooks means, well,
If it's
we should be
useful, I say
fine.
grab it. It's all clear.
Okay, which way to go?
We did it!
I think there are specific enemies we have to take out.
Such skill.
In order to get deeper in, but I can't remember if it was this or some other dungeon that was the case.
Good count on you.
All right, we did it!
Ah, well.
Look,
The road splits. Which way do we go? I think this way, probably. Or the one up north.
All right. How's that?
I'm sure you'll find it useful.
Let's push through.
you look stronger already.
Hey, if they're just gonna throw themselves at us like this, I ain't gonna complain. Easy quest.
They've noticed us.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Oh, hello. You look on the minimap, you'll notice there is a red mark. That means a powerful enemy. That's Heismay's ability in action. Pretty sure he doesn't have to be in the party for us to get that, but I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
Come say hello,
Oh.
treasure.
I see the enemy.
Tis our opening.
We have the edge.
Right, because the elementals are always considered powerful enemies.
I'll use what I must. Nothing personal. Didn't work.
Eh.
Much for that.
The freedom of a wanderer.
I see you.
Oh, power of kings.
There we go.
Hello there. treasure?
I'm all prepared.
I'm counting on you.
Can't use the fire blade because, you know,
Holding back.
it is at the very least resistant to fire.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Not bad, if I say so
Found
myself.
new power.
Ooh, what do we got? Wind dodge increases evasion against wind attacks. I mean, yeah, it's better to dodge the hit than it is to just resist it. But that's probably more useful inherited to somebody else
Look alive. We are
who
not
is weak to wind.
Let's push through.
I had more to
Scapula blade.
What now?
Oh, it's worse. Bloodstained sword once wielded by a Malmorta. I mean, let's at least take a look at what it looks like. Meh.
What now?
Yeah, extra magic isn't bad for the magic seeker.
Yeah, nice work!
Okay, treasure chest over here.
There's treasure.
All right.
I love it!
Broken igniter. Ah, 'twas a trap.
Yeah!
Okay, and this leads downstairs. Let's see. No golden beetles in here, it seems.
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find it useful.
Cat.
Hey, good one.
Chipped key upper half.
This is...
Sort of looks like a key, but just part of one. It's not usable as is. Considering someone went through the effort to store it in a treasure chest, there's probably a counterpart somewhere. Let's go look for it. Ah, alright. One of a pair, then there must be another piece somewhere. I would hope so, otherwise we're kind of screwed. I unlocked it. Okay. Also, I just realized there's an item over here. Oh, no, it's on the other side. And this one is... Yep, locked. There's a big beast behind that door. So we're gonna hold off on going over there. And there's a Magla Hollow. In this kind of dungeon? Okay, I guess they didn't expect us to take it on in one day.
Oh, yeah?
The cemetery is a lot bigger than I expected. If we're not careful, we could get lost. Yeah, more of a catacombs than a cemetery. We mustn't forget that this is also the royal cemetery. Again, more of a catacombs than a cemetery. Should be one of the largest in the kingdom. So the former king's remains were to be buried here if the royal funeral had ended without incident. Indeed, with all these monsters roaming about, there isn't much that could have been done. State army doesn't seem to have the bandwidth. How do you... You know what? Whatever. I'm pretty sure bandwidth probably meant something else before its meaning with, internet? Yeah. For exterminating monsters either. It's going to take a while before there's peace and quiet here again. There's a more download speed. Well, that is still technically internet related.
Check it out!
Ooh, a colossal vampire gelatinous.
Let's push through.
Exemplary.
And it went down easily. And, oh. Okay, this leads us back to the crossroads. Works for me. And... Okay. So we'll take this path then. We probably need the key to get into that chamber where the big boss monster is. Not that it matters.
Very impressive.
Impressive as ever.
Come on.
I knew you could do it.
All right.
Let's stash
How's
that somewhere safe.
Heh, didn't even get the chance.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Hey, good one.
Let's see. And that leads to another Magla Hollow. I'm gonna explore this whole thing anyways.
How about a break?
That's true.
Fine idea. It is important to rest where we can. Nope.
Let's go.
And I don't think their conversations will have changed.
Let's push through.
Noticed us.
Oh no.
Impressive as ever. Exemplary.
All right.
I can feel the power coursing through me.
That was
Alright,
brilliant.
free rank up. I ain't gonna say no to that.
Come on.
They're onto us.
Let's push through.
Whatever shall we do? Oh, right. Annihilate them.
That might be of use later.
Okay, some gritty armor.
You found something. Let's take
And
it.
hero's fruit. And I'm guessing, yeah, this is gonna be the other half of the key. Chipped key, lower half.
Mayhap.
This too looks like a key. The shape reminds me of... Ooh, I think I know what to do. Let me borrow that for a second. I'm going to try putting the two pieces together. Inner Sanctum key. Done and done. We just had to put the two together. Should be able to use this now.
However,
This kind of complicated mechanism must mean an important key. Or it's an important key. Alright, well, let's unlock this. And then we're going to backtrack and go to the other pathway. Like I said, I'm pretty sure
We are spotted.
that key is for getting to the big bad at the center.
On your toes, everyone.
Nice.
That's lovely.
Hero's Leaf of Light. I'll take it. Let's see. Oh, there's an item we missed. What do we got? Tarnished Candelabra. More junk to be sold off. And now, let's try going this way.
Come on.
hey, good one.
Such skill.
I bet there's
All right.
That's lovely.
Meh. Suppose if I ever remembered to sell off equipment, I could sell that.
I think there's treasure.
We found something.
Amazing.
Okay, I think that outside of that part, which maybe that's where that key goes. Yeah, that's probably where that key goes. So, may as well go check that out. Just gotta find our way back there. Alright, here we are. Let's make a recording, just to be on the safe side.
Yep. I don't like this.
The Magla's really dense up ahead. Something might be there. Are you ready? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Ah, this guy. What the? Is that a ghost? Well, I guess we are in a crypt after all, and there's even melancholia crystals here too.
Wait.
Calm yourself and remember that death is a passage through which none return. 'Tis more likely a monster which has undergone melancholization.
I see.
So this was the dark presence that Gallica sensed. Perhaps we have these crystals to thank for the strange changes afoot in the crypt as well. Let us avail ourselves of this opportunity to shatter them completely.
However,
Looks like it's not going to be that simple.
Get ready.
Here we go. Ready yourselves. If it's anything like its counterpart, it's probably weak to light.
Assassin! Then again, hidden
Or...
This
nah.
does- I'll use what I must. Rancor!
Yep.
Magic Seeker. Is it
Okay.
Go!
I can't afford to hold back.
Because if I'm right, yeah.
Brace yourselves.
Have I been
Feels
cursed?
heavy.
Oh, please.
Stroll's been hacked.
Face me to witness our secret technique.
Let me help.
How's that?
much obliged?
Okay, and they resist, which means probably crushing damage will be our best bet against them.
Let's go. Flare.
You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the play?
That's your opening,
Sword
Captain.
Master! Sword Master! All's fair in war.
Wait, what? I thought I still...
I come.
These guys are probably weak to
Shut up.
striking.
Numbers dwindle.
Let us clean up.
Satisfactory.
Assassin! Mustn't settle for the easy way. Witness our strength.
Critical hit. Heisman's
Well, at least it
real
was a
ace.
crit.
Have I been cursed?
Stroll's been
Magic
hacked.
Seeker.
He's gonna get hit with backlash if he attacks.
Light.
You hit their weakness.
Pain!
That's your
Sword
opening,
Master!
Captain.
Let me rethink this.
Here we are, Hex.
Here.
I need to get more of those.
Is everyone all right?
I can find them.
For all that we strive for.
Indeed. Assassin!
Can't believe I forgot
Then
to...
again, a favor, if I may.
Magic Seeker. Flare.
Well, I suppose I could use steel on him, see if I
Can't
can get
call
something.
upon royal power within.
You hit their
Yeah, I
weak
forgot to do the inheritance for...
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Nothing personal.
the assassin.
So much for that. Looks like they're weak to light. I guess it's our time
Light.
to shine. You hit their weakness.
I shall fight.
That's
All
your
yours.
opening,
I've
Captain.
sworn I defer to you.
I'll use what I must.
Why, hello there.
Ah, Seer's earring.
By this power.
Alright, let's finish this guy off. Weeping Bloodstaff and Bone Segmentata. Black Jewel Necklace. Managed to take it out. Huh? What's that? Oh, could that be the trinket the noble lost? He said it was a memento of his wife, so let's take it to him.
I'm heading back.
Well, guess that about wraps up our reason for being here. Hopefully the disturbance in the mausoleum settles down a bit. Guess we'll find out. What do we got in here?
I bet there's treasure around.
We found
We're
something.
so lucky.
Sapper pendant prevents burn. Okay. And this is how we get to the other side of that door. Now, we can't turn in the noble's request just yet, but we can turn in the soldiers.
Oi!
Well, hold on a minute, mate. Are those mortar skulls? Don't tell me... Did you bring those for me? Sure. Why not? I got no use for them. I'm not dreaming, am I? Oh, I really don't have to die. Whew, I'm so relieved. Are you going to tell us why you needed those mortar skulls now? Well, you see, there's this weird fad among nobles right now where they think placing skulls in their homes will ward off disaster, but normal ones are no good, apparently. It's got to be one of these, the specially marked ones from the mausoleum, or they'll supposedly have no effect. Completely daft, right? A noble with more money than common sense demanded that I bring him the skulls. Said I'd be sent to the gallows if I didn't.
No kidding.
Seriously, that's ridiculous. I can't believe they made such an outrageous threat over such a silly superstition. Yeah, I thought nobles were supposed to be a little more, you know, noble. At the very least, smarter than that, but lately they've all been panicked. I think that whole Grand Cathedral fiasco reminded them that it doesn't matter how much coin or influence they got, they can still die just like the rest of us. With leaders like this, I doubt anything around here is going to settle down and go back to normal anytime soon. Anyway, thanks to you I managed to escape with my life. Here's the reward I promised.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, Brigandine, 3,000 Reeve.
Thank you.
Thanks, young Elda. You really put your life on the line for a complete stranger like me. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Alright, well, we are done here for today. Yep,
Understood.
gotcha. Then let's call it a day. Rest is important, so let's grab something to eat. We've got to build up our stamina for next time. Back to the Martira Tavern.
Speaking of,
We recovered a necklace in the mausoleum, correct? It belonged to a nobleman. We should return it with haste. The entire mess has affected a great many people. It's all such a shame. All the more reason to fulfill our goals so that further tragedies may be averted. He's probably real eager to get it back. Let's deliver it to him before we forget.
The deadline is...
The road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared soon. We've got the head we were after, but I'm sure we can do more good around here in the meantime. Yeah, to most people, we're still a band of nobodies. And maybe we should visit more and see if we can get strong enough to make a name for ourselves. Well, I suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Right.
Alrighty then. Now then. There is an achievement that you can get.
Pardon? Why?
If we do the plunge. That being said, we don't get much of anything else out of it besides the achievement. If you already have at your own risk, don't bother with this. If you don't, make a save, do this. Once you get the achievement, just reload so you don't waste any time. I already have it, so I don't need to do this. So, we are going to head to Grand Trad.
Let's go.
First things first, we gotta turn in the quest.
oh, what a pity.
Got a minute?
Talking nonsense, you are.
Oh, thank you, dear.
What?
That black jewel necklace. Don't tell me you found a proper warrior to help you retrieve it. I did it myself. Of all the people who had to be a worthless Elda. I've seen your face before. You're the youth who helped restore order during the attack on the Grand Cathedral. I apologize for my earlier behavior. Things I said, I can't even imagine what my wife would think if she heard me utter such discriminatory nonsense. Allow me to reminisce for but a moment. My wife was a researcher in the king's employ. She had such wit, we would talk for hours, endlessly discussing the country's future. She was kind and noble. Frankly, I never deserved her. And this necklace, it was the object which she treasured most.
Really?
Wow, I never would have guessed. I'm glad we were able to bring it back to you.
Thank you very much indeed.
You have my deepest, most heartfelt thanks. Here, the reward I promised. Accept it as a gift. From the both of us. Unfortunately, I'm running low on funds, so this is the best I can do. Forgive me.
Mission accomplished.
See, Sandglass Curious, some more courage, and 4,000 Reeve.
All right.
Courageous young Elda, I shan't forgive your kindness for as long as I
And
live.
I'm off.
Now that I have this memento, I have some closure about my wife's fate. I should return to the countryside now. I bid you farewell. Alright. Well, while we're here, may as well head into the church.
May God keep you.
And see what we can get from that item we could purify. See, Saint Sabbat. Small HP recovery every turn in battle. Not much of a boost. Alright, well, anyways, we are now going to spend some time with Maria.
Mister,
I wonder if Mister would help me. Mister, is Mr. Nuris there? Do you think he can help make a sign? Let's go ask him.
Yeah.
Okay, my heart's already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous. Oh, a present, you say? No cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance to create. You can help, right? We need the best, so I came to you. You piqued my interest, so I must oblige. You really mean it? This design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? I am thus inspired. Such lively line work and vibrant colors. A truly innovative schematic.
Genius.
My girl, you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? The sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and grayest boulevards. Thank you very much. Ah, yes, I know. I've got a fine cut of wood around here that was destined for this purpose. Should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike, yes?
Amazing.
Wow, Mr. Nuris is really helping us. I can't believe it. I'm glad we asked him.
Yeah.
Yep, I really hope Miss Fabienne likes it. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother. Ahoy, young lady! The sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angle, so I will need to handle that myself. Certainly. To the honeybee.
Let's go.
Hurry, mister, let's go.
Now then.
I'll install the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work.
Wow.
It's so sparkly. An astute observation, little miss, but there's more to this work than good looks. She's built to last. She's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, as I'm sure you'll all agree.
Maria!
Have you returned home?
You know.
Look, Miss Fabienne, I asked Mr. Nurse to make this for you. You said the last sign was too old, so do you like the one we made instead? Maria designed it.
Right.
Oh, Maria, you did this for me?
Thank you.
Of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad. It's truly a wonderful sign, and so well built, too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all these smiling faces. If he could see you now, why, he might even shed a tear.
Huh?
Oh no, Miss Fabienne, are you crying? Pay it no mind, dear. The sign is so bright my eyes are still adjusting.
You all.
Now then, how about a feast? On the house, of course, to thank you for all this. You'll come in and eat, won't you? Oh, of course, of course. It would be quite rude to turn down free drink, would it not?
Good.
Mission complete. Mission make sure everyone's okay was a huge success.
Yeah.
Yeah, our sign made sure Miss Fabienne is okay, right? She said she liked it, but she was crying. Do people cry even when they're happy? Tears of joy. You're right, Miss Fabienne was really happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now? You outdid him.
Certainly.
I think you've already outdone him.
Huh?
I'm not that good. Will you come back to help me again, mister? When you're here, I can do my best.
You know.
You know, when you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place in Sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places in the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everybody else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way.
There's so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad, in trouble, and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids. Everyone is suffering, just like I
I'll do my
was.
best.
But I'm okay now, so I don't want to make things okay for everybody else too. I can sense Maria's kind determination and the strong trust that she has placed in me. Alright,
wonder
Scion's
if Papa's
Merit.
watching.
Increase skill inheritance slots for the healer lineage to 3. I believe that is the limit. I want to make sure that boy is feeling okay too.
Maria!
Maria, could you come here and help me serve the food? Ooh, let's go. I can't wait to eat. After sharing a delicious meal with Maria and the others, I went back with Nuris, who was in a chipper mood. Back to the Martira Tavern, and I believe,
All right then.
because I forgot to do it just now,
Let's go.
we are going to first take care of what I should have done earlier, but no biggie, I had to come here anyways. Because we're going to be spending time with Heisme.
Got it.
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I'm thinking of the Yuji village. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest. But I've been away for so long. I can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now. Yeah, let's just go and see.
Yes.
Right then. Suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. The place is just to the east of Martira. The village is hidden, so I'd prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us.
In days gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari.
It's me, Heisme. I've returned and I've something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village.
Just
Although, I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. I'm used to that.
Hey,
I apologize.
Ah, yes, the Elden experience, I suppose. Nonetheless, I do apologize. Heisme, is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend. As if the ears were any kinder to you, Tadari. Heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who's this?
He is...
This is Wilhelm, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, is that why you've come back to the village?
No.
No, I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Ah, your boy's gone on ahead, then. He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely I thought he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would easily accept, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know, the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
All right. Thank you.
Here...
I was used to train here when I was young. Look closely and you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the trees, I'd get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head. And of course, I'd go whimpering to Dadari about it. So even you were a cute kid once, huh? Having trouble imagining it? The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too. He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here? The boy wasn't even born in the village.
Oh,
Do you hear? Not very welcoming.
well...
Exactly within my expectations, then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seemed like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here. Indeed. Thank you. Master Tadari! The urn of bones, it's gone. What? What is the meaning of this? Fallen knight brings shame to the village. I hear a voice from somewhere. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all. I can hear you, you know.
Hey.
I'm sorry, Heisme. I cannot excuse the villagers' behavior. Village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and in that is my soul salvation. I feel Heisme's profound sorrow and strong trust.
My thanks.
Scion skill. Good. I need more inheritance slot for the thief inheritance slots for the thief lineage. Shall I search the village entire? No stone unturned. Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
Apologize.
You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is my duty as chief. No, as one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village. For today, I think it's best you leave. Very well. Heisman and I returned to the city in silence.
Time marches on, and the age of a new
Oh
king
boy,
draws
look,
nearer.
it's one thing to hate on Heisme, but leave his kid out of it.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. and some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have His Eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Next is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south out of Martira, we'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. And another encounter with Katerina.
Whoa!
Wow, so that's Port Brilehaven. And it seems their weather is stormy. Alright, let's get moving. What sort of place is Port Brilehaven exactly? It is a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Norris?
Tally-ho then.
Why, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brilehaven, capital of Oceania.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the gauntlet runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
What to pick?
3 days until we reach Brilehaven. Alrighty then. Well, now that we're on here, we are going to take some time and do some cooking. But of course, gotta check that pantry, take our shower, the usual affair.
What's this? Well then.
Want to make something? Sure. And we want to make a curative coney roast. Morocone meat, orgo sugar, pristine clear water. Let me just check something out. Yeah, no, we can cook up some more. Stores 250 HP and cures poison for all allies. Yeah, unfortunately I can only make 2 of these, so that's fine. Let me just make sure on some other stuff. Let's see, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. And yeah. Okay, so we want to be careful with cooking some of these, because some of them do have crossover. The Bidu meat. Let's see, there's some more coney meat. But let's see, more. Yeah, I won't be able to use up all the Morricone meat cooking this because I can only make 2. It's the pristine clear water I gotta be careful about. Because we're gonna be doing a lot of cooking over the course of the next few days. But I think we should be fine.
Let's check.
That's the dish Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Now then.
For as often as we simply refer to our meals as meat, something to keep in mind is where you cut it from. The taste and texture can change dramatically, you know. Each type of cut is an ideal preparation. If you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious. Something to strive for, wouldn't you say? What kind of cut do we have here? Ah, but never you mind. Just leave this to me. I began preparing the food with Stroll. Watch your meat and adjust the heat, so it goes. Although it depends on what your preference is, really. It's nearly time. No, it is time. Strike now.
All right.
Yes, not bad so far. See the juices there? There's your proof this is turning out delicious. We'll add a little something for the aroma and we're done, but just a little, or it'll overshadow the flavor. Amazing. Stroll and I made a delicious looking dish to cook to perfection. It's cured of coney roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Now imagine how it tastes. And now, we're going to spend some time with Stroll, but of course we're not going to be ranking up because we still got a quest to complete with him. I believe. Yeah. Hey, Wilhelm, good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you've got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Maintaining my weapon may help me improve my focus during a fight and hone my courage. You want to hone your weapons with Stroll? Yes. Right, let's have a look at your blade then.
Got a moment?
You think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence doesn't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why, one day, I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. And not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
How about you? I shared my plan, let's hear yours. What'll you do when the fighting's over? I'd like to help you. Are you serious? I'm a bit relieved to hear it. I only hear it to tell you the truth. I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not leave it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Luis. We'll fight for change.
Look at that.
I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree. But seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain, truly. You're resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Ha! Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know. Attacked with such conviction, how does one become so bold? I waver sometimes.
No.
I do have moments where I waver. Suppose we all do, but you manage to keep a cool head when you do. Unlike me. That's why you're our captain. All this to say, I have faith in you. We've more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choices, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who it'll end up being after all this. Anyway, this world's shining like new. This sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up. Caring for a weapon has fortified my will to fight as well as increased my courage. And that should... Yes, get us courage rank 3. Fearless.
Courage. Why, that's...
That followers inflame passions.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Alright. Have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've heard enough whinging about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. Thanks to nurse, you can now use the bath cask on the back deck. Not only can you acquire mag by using it, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities. We're not going to be making use of that.
But
I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night. Yeah. Anyways, grab a Dream Eater Moth, and then we're going to head for the kitchen.
let's go.
Like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of cooking along the way. And let's make critical meatballs. See, I can make a total of 7 of these. And see, increases critical rate for all allies for 3 turns. I'll make a couple.
That...
Only Hulkenberg knows how to cook that. I'll go call her. Oh boy.
hail.
I've considered this topic for a while. Is it not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful rather than via tiny, polite little bites? It is my preferred method, as you can luxuriate in its full texture whilst increasing one's jaw strength. Logic behind cutting meat into small pieces eludes me. I prefer only the most restrained application of seasoning. As well, 'tis best to let the ingredients' natural flavors thrive. If animals must forfeit their lives to sate our hunger, then the least we can do is honor them to... least we can do to honor them is taste the full glory of their sacrifice. Oh boy. Starting to get an understanding of your, cooking habits. And your tastes. I started preparing food with Hulkenberg to making sure to follow her minimalist methods with the ingredients. Heh. We chose prime ingredients on this day. I dare say this meal will be quite exquisite when it is complete.
Good.
A pleasing aroma, is it not? That indescribable acridity belies a dish's depths. It's so novel and unique. I've never tasted anything like this, and I may never again. It's a polite way of saying it sucks.
All right.
The critical meatballs are complete. An enchanting aroma, is it not? Yeah, that's one way to describe it. Alright, and now, let's spend the evening reading a book. There are more books now. Perhaps Ismay added some to the collection. Books I could read are Bygone Days. Methodically precise handwriting leads me to believe this is Ismay's. It appears to be a record of his life with his son. I haven't started reading it yet. Ismay left it here. I think that means it's okay to read. Read this book, I may gain more tolerance. Alright, let's read it. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the days his son took his first steps. The first words his son spoke, a time his son nearly ripped his ear off, climbing all over him. Or ears off. Of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in places without realizing it. I see, being a parent brought him a lot of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. Warmth rises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance has improved.
All right.
About time we started working on that. I think it's been a while since we got any points in tolerance. There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Haizme, you've erected that tent up top, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart. Though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of,
Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear that Ujif are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. Alright. We've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? Well, that makes up for some that we used yesterday.
Well then.
Okay. Now, we're going to do some more cooking. And we are going to make invincible noodles. Let's see, is there anything else I need the Luma Bee for? Dream Eater Moth. Nope. I've already got 2 of these, so I'm just gonna make 1.
Alright.
I originate from a town that specializes in the production of grain. Consequently, I am quite confident in its use in all culinary matters. I'm rather adept at making dough from flour as well. I shall let you in on the secret. A good chef always listens to their dough. Dough is ever evolving due to the temperature and humidity of the room. Thus, one must make fine adjustments to the amount of water based on present conditions. I followed Haizme's lead and began kneading the flour into dough.
Look!
Once the dough has been properly formed, we must put our whole weight into flattening it out completely. This technique ensures the best texture. I trust you to lead us into the fray, but in this task I fear there is none I trust beyond myself.
All right.
Too much heat will impede the development of its texture. For now, we must enlist our eyes and noses as scouts, tasked with alerting us to the proper time to strike. These noodles, they're cooked perfectly. The smell alone is mouth-watering.
Days gone by.
Invincible noodles, the taste of my hometown. The aroma invites nostalgia and hunger in equal measure. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without passing time. Yep. And then, we're gonna read more Bygone Days. Let's see. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. Entry describes Haizme and his son running through the fields together on a beautiful sunny day. You can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Haizme loses sight of his son, only to find he'd climbed a tall tree. Haizme is mortified until the boy nimbly jumps down, just as his father would have. I see. Let's see. Struggles, but even more than that, brought him joy.
All right.
See, more left to read. I'll pick it up from here.
Nura speaking.
I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
the city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
This
is truly a harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Something coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad? Did the Gauntlet Rider get the best of your stomach again?
No.
No, sorry, I was just reminded of something unpleasant. Are you okay?
Everything okay?
Right.
Yeah, sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I have no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right, I don't know if the magma crystals are attracted to, or what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually stroll. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I ask you to recall the time when we cut down the humans at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Don't allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
All right.
Hey!
My stomach sends a notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Nurse can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document nonetheless. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Day after tomorrow, we'll be in a real maritime city. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. Okay then, first things first. Grab the Dream Eater Moth. And I am going to change up some inheritance slots. Thankfully I've got this. I'm going to give Bot to everybody. So you get rid of Hama, give him Bot. Nope. See. Yeah, same thing. And Heisme, because I completely forgot. Give you Bot, and I guess Plunder Magic.
Alright.
All right, then.
And of course,
Let's head
back
there
to the
right away.
kitchen. And we are going to make a magical bread. Let's see. All party members gradually recover MP while walking in dungeons for 60 seconds. I think I'm going to make some extra of that. Let me just double check. That I don't need any of those other stuff. Nah.
Understood.
Let's see. You may cut as many quarters as you like in cooking. However, we do not cook merely to fill our bellies. No, we cook to partake of a good meal. You mustn't neglect learning how to achieve that end.
Knowing that.
Quality of your result will directly reflect the focus you put into the process. Training with a blade is not so different. Once the dough is satisfactory, throw your weight into stretching it. Your foot goes forward like this. Etch this into your memory. I think I'll probably be using my hands instead. Though my sweat tells of a battle hard fought, our final trial yet awaits. Calm your mind and strike to remove it with no less than perfect timing. Amazing, we made springy and delicious-looking bread.
In days gone by,
I present to you a taste of my hometown with this magical bread. Our efforts shall make it all the more delicious, so be sure to savor it. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. And now, we're going to finish off our evening with a book. Though sparse and objective, yeah. He recalls the time his son came to him in tears, upset he couldn't sing a certain song well. They ended up singing other songs together through the night until falling asleep. Next morning, Heisme awoke to his son, eyes still swollen from crying the night before, singing the song he'd been trying to learn. A birthday song for his father. I see. Yes, a lot of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy.
All right.
And with that, we gain not just 4 points in tolerance,
All right.
but a total of 8.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
The salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brilehaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage. Tuatsima was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Nurse, do you remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way? Tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean. Nurse said the waters around Brilehaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. Oh, I'm sure we'll find out. Rock beans and gauntlet shrooms. Okay.
Got it.
Alrighty then. Now, cooking this time is entirely dependent on luck. The reason I say this is because what we are trying to cook now is coney stew. The problem is, the only way at this point in the game to have briny salt is to get lucky with the pantry. Thankfully, we just barely got lucky in getting enough briny salt. If you can't cook it now, you're just going to have to cook it later. Alright, nutrient-rich stew of meat and vegetables simmered in milk. Cure status ailments for all allies. Sure, why not?
Let's check.
Hey.
Meat with a bit of chew can be nice, but I prefer a braise, low and slow. When it melts the moment it hits your tongue, exceptional. Though that method does take forever. Still, time should not deter you from taste, and once you taste it, you'll want to keep doing it. Began preparing food with stroll. Season it well, and then cook it until it starts to brown. It already looks good enough to eat, but we must endure.
Got it.
All that's left is to let it soak in its flavor. We must control the heat carefully now to keep our eyes on the prize. The aroma is surely whetting your appetite, but don't give in. The juice is precious and not a single drop can be wasted. Amazing. The dish Stroll and I made is dripping with flavor and depth. It's coney stew. Nicely done if I do say so myself. You've earned first taste, I'd say. Now then, if you haven't done it already, make sure each of your characters has a fire attack on them, like I did last night. Now, we are actually going to reread one of our books, New World Travel Diary.
All right.
Getting close to that next level on imagination. Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time. Hey, you lot! Yeah, and the other Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. I've got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! So the young miss says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act. Of course.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we won't take this lying down. Wait, they're coming on board at the other end? Now we have to accept their challenge.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Now's the time! As moths to a flame!
Looks like you've gotten stronger.
Assassin! I'll take sorry.
Nothing. Why, hello
Tech
there,
on.
treasure.
Alright.
Let's set it up.
And seeing as how I've got it, Fireblade Rider. Because you should still be weak to fire.
You hit their weakness.
Yep.
In the name of
That's your
justice,
opening, Captain.
Swordmaster,
But dang if she isn't tough.
burn to ash!
You hit their weak point.
Let's
Keep it
do
up
this.
fair and
Justice
square.
prevail!
Burn! Hindenburg got them right in their weak spot.
I'll use what I must.
You hit their weakness. Nice
Magic
move,
Seeker!
Heisman.
Fire!
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped.
Heisman, they've dropped your defenses.
Ah!
Doesn't really matter all that much.
Keep it up,
Blade in
Stroll.
hand!
Hindenburg got them right in their weak spot.
Praise!
You hit their weakness.
Let's work together!
Heisman.
Really? How about this?
Let's do this!
If everything else is nothing.
No. Why? Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
That'll do. I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
My power swells
Ooh,
forth.
what do we got? Curse chant may inflict hex on all enemies. Okay. 136. We're really rising in the ranks.
I've lost.
Ah, damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now. You got that? Katarina, cheer up.
Yeah?
I saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Oh, Eudoricus. Who do you think I am, exactly? Ah, pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Gran. Katharina Gran? Everyone here knows that. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Are all these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What other options do carapace like them have? Might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs in it to make an omelet. Eudoricus, wait. Take this, and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat. For once.
Listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Now, there we are. We believe in you, Katharina. Earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. Small price to pay for helping out my people. But it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? I'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living. The fat cats are all too happy when the carapaces take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, the first thing I'm going to do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Is money the answer? Will handing out money make this better? I got no clue myself, but I had to try something. Even now, tons of those people aren't going to survive. I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the carapaces are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the carapaces start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is. Well, let's save them too.
In that case.
We can save those people too.
Oh.
Even though they're my enemies, maybe they're struggling in their own way.
Oh, come off it.
That doesn't mean they can make the carapaces suffer for it, so, yeah. I'll figure that out before I take the throne.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Wilhelm. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. Not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I feel Katharina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. Keeper and inheritor of the Brawler's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I'm not letting anyone die.
Alright, we've unlocked the Pugilist and Bounty Bonus. Fattens the purse of bounty rewards at each city's recruitment center. You can now study the Pugilist in Academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. Recruitment Center bounties have increased due to the effects of Bounty Bonus. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's see. We've got just over 4 minutes left. And there's going to be a bit of story once we get to Brilehaven. I'm looking forward to what kind of place Brilehaven is. A Lumabee. Wonder why it was blue this time instead of red. Quite a relief. The nightmare of Martyr is finally behind us. The core problem might be resolved, but I imagine the trauma is going to linger in that town for a while yet. Yeah, people are scarier. You think so, eh? Intriguing's more the word I'd use. Sounds just like you, Nerys. Well, no more haunting, tragic atrocities on the immediate horizon. At least, so hopefully, it's all downhill from here. What?
All right, then.
You know what? I think I'm probably just gonna end things off there for today. Got about 3.5 minutes left, but next time, we'll be heading into Brilehaven, a whole new city to call our home for the time being. So, if you guys liked what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.